All right, another thing that I am sipping to, y'all, and listen, this thing that I'm about to sip to, it just has me wondering. It has me perplexed a little bit, y'all. So I'm more so sipping some wine to this one because I was scrolling down my timeline and I saw a famous couple that we all know, and I don't want to say we all love, but we all know, has broken up. They have announced their breakup. I am talking about DDG and Miss Halle Bailey.
Who is DDG? Who the hell is that?
He's a YouTuber, but he's also a rapper too.
I thought
he be trolling people online.
Sounds like he's a baby daddy.
Yikes. Well, he definitely is a baby daddy now, because he announced on, I guess it was Instagram yesterday, he put out a message and he said, "Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents, we cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement, DDG." And people thought he was trolling at first because he's always trolling the internet. Like, I don't know what his thing is. Maybe that's how he gets his views. So they're like, I don't know. I don't believe him. Maybe he didn't. But, you know, people did their digging, right? And they were like, yo, they took Halle Bailey and DDG both took down the photos that they had of one another off of their Instagram profiles. So they're saying it really is like over with, you know?
Yeah, it should be.
And they have a baby together. They have baby Halo. They kept the baby private for a long time. And if you guys don't know who Halle Bailey is, she was the Little Mermaid. She was the Black Little Mermaid. She was in a group with her sister, Chloe and Halle, and she is under or was found by, I guess you would say, Beyonce.
She could be a part of them tapes, now we thinking about it.
And she was in The Color Purple.
Yep.
What? So you thinking they broke up because she's in the whatever?
Think about this, because them Diddy videos is being shopped around right now. DDG and Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey to get down into that Little Mermaid video. She could have been in the Diddy videos, bro, and he saw it.
Stop. Well,
how much Diddy oil did you really have?
The fans are...
Were you under the sea with the Diddy oil?
They're not torn in between the two because, to be honest with you, some of her fans are very happy that they are not together anymore because they thought that he was beneath her and he's always trolling on the internet and he just does too much, you know? They felt like he was not fit to date a Disney princess like a Halle Bailey because people are very overprotective of her.
Can we really be honest? There's some hood jiggers out here right now that if they got a chance to hit Halle Bailey, all right, although, you know, she was a Little Mermaid, they want to see what that wet really talking about so they can have it for the rest of their life, all right? And they're going to pop her off just to claim her, okay? And that's probably more than likely with DDG, that's really what he was on. He just
so you don't think he cared? So you don't think he cared about her at all?
A little bit, you know? He got that under the sea money, and it was like, you know what? I don't really need you like that. Yeah.
I don't want to believe that majority of men think this way.
There are men out here who really just want to pop off the top chick that they see just so they can have her for the rest of their life.
I understand that is a thing. I understand that is a thing, but I just don't want to believe that is majority of men in the industry.
I don't think it's majority. I think there's just men out here, period. Forget the industry.
Why do you think
I'm talking about men in
general.
But
I'm saying, why do you think DDG is one of those men?
Look at what just happened.
But I guess what I'm saying, people break up all the time. So I guess what I'm asking you is, why do you feel as though he specifically only got with her so he could claim her for the rest of his life and impregnate her and all this other stuff?
Well, we'll have to see after this. Well, watch his actions.
Stuff.
Watch his actions. Oh, I'm serious.
You don't even got no answer.
Because there's real people out here who do those types of things, and I don't think it's just men. There's women as well. You know, looking for that lottery ticket. Looking for that lottery ticket, trying to be a gold digger. There's men on the same type of time. You know, what did Drake say? Men acting like women these days?
I get it. I'm just saying.
Who can hit the kitty quicker these days? You know, that was real. I digress.
I understand where you coming from, Ben, but you done said that about daggone every couple that done broke up. So I guess what I'm saying is, I don't think every celebrity couple out here, the dude is just out here trying to, you know.
Why you think Future got with Sierra?
Well, Future is Future. Come on now.
Don't say it.
We knew Future was on some dirt.
Did she though?
She probably knew too. These women be knowing that these dudes ain't no good. They just don't care. Or they be like, I could change him. He gonna change for me. He love me. He ain't gonna do that to me. Why would he do that to me? And then that's how they start crying.
That's true.
So I think they be knowing for sure. But my question was, y'all, because I'm a little perplexed at the fact that fans are really happy, the fact that they are broken up, DDG and Halle Bailey. But some people are like, man, I hate that she got pregnant by this dude because now she stuck with him for life, and she was not married. She didn't have a ring. But my question is, do you think women today care about that anymore? Like, I feel like women today don't. I have heard, and I don't believe this, but I have heard some women prefer children over a marriage, and they feel like it's more of a commitment to be married to someone than to have a child with someone. So I'm like, dang, I don't feel that way. I feel like having a kid with somebody is 100% more of a commitment because you are with them for life. For life. Okay? But that's my question to y'all. If y'all want to chime in on that, 833-212-1017. Do you feel like today's women, the modern age woman, doesn't really care if she's married before she has a baby? I don't know. We're going to have to talk about it. But right now, we got the caller on the line. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer, the caller?
Hey, Carrie, and again, happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful, safe weekend.
Thank you.
With the man that you love and all your friends.
Thank you.
And keep celebrating for the whole month. Now, what I want to explain is, outside of women of today, my mom and my mother-in-law both had two husbands. My ex-wife, who I just got off the phone with, who is going to pick my daughter up from Atlanta this weekend, and we're going to come together to help her move temporarily back to Milwaukee while she readjusts some things, is an example of what this mature young man, you know, no matter what he did in trying to get clickbait when it came to his family, what you read to me is a young man who is ascended to becoming a father. And so that's a separate commitment from any relationship, because I've had many relationships in the more than decade I've been outside of my marriage. So there are several things that are working when you become a parent and when you become a family. And you don't have to physically be with that person, but sometimes everything, if you reread, and I hope you do, what he said, we are best friends. I can say that about me and my ex-wife, who, again, right before I made the call to the station, I was on the phone with her talking about a family matter maturely, as opposed to me feeling or she feeling the fantastic sexual relationship that we share for decades does not mean you own a person. And if you've had uncles and aunties, and I know both of you guys have, they have probably dated, some of them have dated more than one person, and not one person can ever own a person sexually based on one or decades or even a lifetime of experience who decides to be separate from that person and move on with their lives.
That is true, man, because I think sometimes people think because they're in a relationship with somebody or they're sexing them down good or whatever, that they feel like they possess them. We actually kind of had a conversation about this earlier. You know, sometimes people get to question, you know, where are you going? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because, you know, sometimes they feel like they have ownership of that person. But no, you're totally correct. You don't really own anybody, you know? So
never.
I appreciate that.
Not even, let me say this, not even your children when you guys have them. They're their own individuals. So there's a real false narrative that a lot of people put out that once you have intercourse with somebody that you are connected with them or
like
whatever,
soul ties
or whatever, which is total nonsense, because that would mean a sex worker who works in a brothel, whether it's legal or illegal, like the ones in Nevada, would have millions or hundreds of thousands of soul ties, which sounds ridiculous. So, you know, Al would be the better person to talk about that aspect, and I hope he calls before you guys are done. But it's, you know, the physical aspect of love is just that, the physical aspect. And
No, thank you so much for calling in, man.
Yeah, we appreciated the caller.
And I hope you have an incredible weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.
Sips of that Friday.
Yeah, for Sip to That Fridays. But it is interesting when you talk about the idea of soul ties in between DDG and Halle Bailey, because they will be tied together with this child. But if you guys want to be tied to something better, I suggest that you call in right now, because
one
Truth
call,
Nation,
that's all.
Now is your chance to be our call. Our one call, that's all. Group of 5K giveaway entry for the day. Yes, you can be entered in to win $5,000 courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Be caller number 2. Call in right now at 833-212-1017, or you'll be entered into win $5,000 giveaway with the award-winning 101.7 The Truth and Gruber Law Offices. Again, that is caller number 2 for our Spanish-speaking individuals, and number 2 for everybody who else speaks English. Call right now at 833-212-1017. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because their home policies help protect your dreams and come with peace of mind. Save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote from an agent at amfam.com. Products not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, assigned as operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Welcome back, y'all. We're about to wrap up the show with a bow. It is Sip to That Friday. Good job, Ben. Talking about DDG and Halle Bailey and how they just broke up. Ben is saying that, he just wanted to get her pregnant and dip because he wanted to have his territory, his mark on that for life. I feel as though with the message that he put on Instagram and how mature and respectful it seemed, I would want to think that he did not just try to trap her, okay? Just because she is the Disney princess and is so cute and reserved and all this other good stuff. Seems like a nice young lady. But, who knows? We not in their house. We not in their business. So it's just, it's just interesting to me. And some people were mad that like, I don't think celebrities need to announce their breakups on the internet. But it's like, fam, then if they start popping out with other people, y'all gonna be like, ooh, they cheating. Why they didn't tell us? I just hope, Ben. Did you see the video of them with Usher? Video? Yeah, no. The video with
coming out, I'm telling you.
Usher, they went to the Usher concert, and Usher got the thing with the cherries where he put the cherries in the woman's mouth.
He put a cherry in her mouth?
He was about to try to put a cherry in her mouth in the front row. She was just laughing. And then DDG took the cherry. Listen, DDG snatched the cherry out and put it in her mouth instead of him.
Okay.
And that was literally... I would have had to fight
Usher. That'd been my girl.
That was literally like a week ago that got posted. And people are like, dang, Usher out here really breaking up people and they happy homes and relationships. I wonder if they really did have an argument over that.
Lie. You trying to put a cherry in my girl mouth?
Yeah. Right in front of him.
Usher, I'm going to let it burn.
Right in front of him.
Usher, I'm going to let
Hopefully
it burn.
I get to go see Usher during my birthday month, do a meet and greet. That would make my entire life.
Okay, let me stop.
I would love for that to happen. So we're gonna see what I can make shake. You see what
No pun intended. No pun intended.
But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tapping into Jammin' with Juice today. It was such a great week from Benjamin to my birthday and him going viral, all the good stuff. All right, good things. Shout out to Brew Crew. We love y'all anyway. It's just been a really great time. Hollywood Hooks coming soon. All right, y'all, that's Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'. Shout out to their brothers. Hey.
Looking for the ultimate